Good evening, everyone. Till I wash my hair because it's all gonna fly away. Need it cutting.
Hello.
Desperately need it cutting. I were in two minds whether or not to just today. Yeah, right. I'm not letting you near me with no scissors. You must be kidding. You're distracting me from Point Lincoln now. Yeah, he ain't going nowhere near my ear, Gary. I can tell you that for nothing. Oh, he's upstairs. I assume he's talking about Callum.
I'll get it straight.
He says, "Where's the stud?"
I'll get it straight. Ball head.
It don't even fit on my head. Yeah. Look, you've messed it up now. I've got a piece sticking outside. Oh dear. Yeah. I'm going to give her a ring one day this week to chop it off. Do you think I'd let him near me with a bowl and a pair of scissors? You must be kidding. But yeah, carrying on my wires a bit. Chris weren't very pleased this morning. He got up and his night time, on the wildlife and nature thing. Well, he's got one of these power bank things, and he plugs the wire. Well, yeah, he puts his phone out there, and he's got a lead through letterbox to this power bank. Well, for some reason, at about 3 hours, it cut off. And when it come up,
because I can remember, baby.
I can remember
pulling plug out at 4. So I'm thinking it was too cold for it to charge up.
Could have been. I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Well,
I might do it from inside tonight.
Hi, Stuart.
Hello, Stuart.
Mr. Bean episode, the bowl on the head at the barber shop. He ain't going nowhere near my head. Chad. With a pair of scissors or a bowl. But yeah, I'd rather the professionals do it. I have got a dye, so what I might do is I might message you tomorrow. She's a lovely woman. Sorry, I don't watch much of that now. There's no chat box open. Oh.
What was it about no chat box open?
Anyway, so she's a lovely lady, but it gets a bit costly when she dyes it as well. And I'd buy a dye for about a £5. So I dye it myself, and it chops the costing off, you see. So,
Oh, we got about the live stream.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very rarely have chat box open. It seems to get more views that way, Gary.
Yeah, I mean, it's because it's a relatively small channel. I mean, he's only got 77 subs. So it seems to get a lot more viewers without the chat on. And other day he got about 800 and odd, for doing it without, But anyway,
But the daytime ones,
yeah.
You're lucky to get 10.
Yeah, the difference in the nighttime ones and the daytime ones is they, running rampant with views and everything. And his daytime ones, he's lucky if he gets to 10 views on it.
But I'm only going 2 hours, but still.
Well, that's not the point, though, is it?
what, 3.5
Yeah,
hours?
I think probably what the reason is because at night time you're more likely to see foxes and whatever than during day. Even though sometimes you do see foxes during the day, but yeah, at this moment in time, it's mating season. So, did they come last night, or don't were they?
Foxes?
Yeah, were there any meat left?
No, say well, because Biscuit tried nicking some yesterday, so there was the same amount left this morning. So yeah, no, they didn't. That's not good enough, Gazzy. You can whack it on your 4-inch car.
Amjad's on about Balamory's coming back. It's not going to be the same. No matter what they try to do or what, who they put in it, it's not going to be the same, Amjad. You know what I mean? Because they're out at shop. She died, didn't she? But anyway, yeah, it's just not going to be the same. Not like it used to be. But, good on Biscuit. Oh, I ain't heard nothing about it, Amjad, to be honest with you. I don't know about God in his territory. Let Dinger off earlier on. Chris ain't got no sense of smell, and even he could smell it. I says, God, he ain't done one that potent in a long time. Oh, yeah, her ain't sharp, yeah. But God knows how you go on, Gary, with 3 dogs. Oh, God. We've enough one with one over there. With smelly arse. In mine 3. God almighty. But anyway, Chris had got plans. He were going out with drone and everything today, and he went, I can't be asked. He says it's too bloody cold. He says to stand about there. He says, plus sometimes the weather can affect the drone. If it's too cold, it drains the battery. So he decided against it. So he's been meandering around. Hey, I tell you something, Gary. I'll show you. It's down here. Oh, this mixer, right? Hi, Tommy. This mixer, I think I've had it the longest of all my mixers, right? We ain't had no snow, right? So
snowy this morning, not here.
I forget what, I was doing something in the kitchen and I got to use my mixer. So I says to Chris, get it me out of my drawers. Anyway, puts beaters in, dead as a dodo. So, anyway, screwdriver in hand, a wire had come out of the plug. So Mrs. P fixes it again. Who needs Bob the Builder? When you've got a screwdriver. Anyway, it's working now. Easy fix. So I'm getting sort of into the DIY, fixing my own plugs on my own mixers, and anyway, there you go. Problem solved. Screwdriver to the rescue. And I've got a war wound. Yeah, sorted. I were hoping it'd be something else, Gary, because I've got my eye on another mixer, and it's a Kenwood, and it's a bit pricey, but anyway, it looks the bee's knees. I'm hoping it wouldn't work. Get him to buy me one. But anyway. You're so lucky. You're lucky. Chris is so. Oh God! Don't talk about DIY to Chris. Hiya, Badger. How are you? Yeah. He's good at most things, Tommy, but DIY. Do not go there. I mean, we had this coffee table. I don't know, it's the same coffee table we've got now, anyway. Yeah, all others is working fine, Gary. But yeah, it were a bit what's it, because I'd had that's the one I've had longish. Should be I say. Tommy says you ought to have his channel sponsored by Screwfix. But yeah, it's Hiya, Gracie, how are you? I snuck away from Sapper's Life for a moment to say hello. I will catch your next live. Yeah, I'm usually live Monday, baking Tuesday. I do bedtime stories on a Friday, and tonight, so I'll go live for. Yeah, Grace is from Grumpy Sappers. I've been in there tonight, just to say hello and everything, but thank you for popping over anyway, Grace. I do appreciate it, and I'll speak to you on the next one. That's it. Anyway, so we had this flat pack coffee table, and of course, it was just like, straight there, one drawer, and that were it. I've no idea. I can remember that one, but it's not one that Callum were. His favourites were Lazy Town, Balamory. I forgot. Anyway, so anyway, we had this flat pack. I think it was from Margos. This flat pack coffee table. So I put it all together. Spot on. Look, the bee's knees. Come to move with, and he thought, oh, I can just pick this coffee table up and put it on. Yeah, he did. And only top of coffee table went with him. It sort of like all went to cock. So yeah, but yeah, he did. That's bane of his life. He does not like flat pack whatsoever. I mean, this is the thing as well, Tommy. When my mum passed away, like a bedroom, like wardrobes and everything, we'd only got one of these cloth wardrobes. So I tell you what, I'll have the wardrobe. So there's like mine's slightly smaller than Chris's, but it's got a plain door, it's got a mirrored door, and then 3 drawers underneath it. And he had sort of just the one with 2 doors, and it's got a shelf, and basically a man's wardrobe. Now we were putting stuff in wardrobe, well, I were, and hinge come off, and it's still off because it's waiting for Chris to come tighten it up. So I rest my case. Say, telling them about hinge on my wardrobe door. It's still hanging off. When it comes to DIY, yeah, I may as well just get electric drill and do it myself. And all it needs is an hinge tightening up. but I've got to close the other door over the top of it so it don't drop off altogether. Fireworks. Still. 3rd of January. And fireworks is still going off. I don't know how old they were when they made that, to be honest with you, Amjad. So as I say, I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it, if that makes any sense. But yeah, you see, had the mixer been something else, I mean, like last Christmas, they bought me a Breville mixer. Nah, in fact, I think it's down there somewhere. Anyway, so the speed thing, it was like a backwards and forwards motion. But I noticed we've got an electric screwdriver, Stuart, and it'd be, ideal to do that. Anyway, this Breville mixer, can you remember? It was like a mini mixer with a bowl, and all you had to do was tip your ingredients in. Anyway, for some unknown reason, it kept cutting out. And this particular night, it went all together. I mean, I really ought to have sent it back, because it should still have been under guarantee, because I only bought it me last Christmas. Yeah, it's got like a thing with all different drill bits in. So, well, if I'm waiting for Chris to do it, Stuart, I'll be waiting a long time. But yeah, this one's just like a mini screwdriver. This one's sort of like a manual screwdriver. It's you just press the button and so yeah. But I forgot what I was saying now. Oh yeah, the Breville mixer. I says, really, I ought to have sent it back, because it would still have been under guarantee. I mean, it's not worth sending it back now. But for some unknown reason, it stopped working. And I just assumed, with this, it's like a backwards and forwards speed thing. A bit like that, but that one goes across and this one will going up and down. And I'm assuming that, but I'm only surprising, that, yeah, there's a wire loose on that switch. But I I'm not that good. I mean, taking it to pieces and sort of, for a start, I ain't got a soldering iron. But hey ho. But yeah, I mean, that were a good make, and it were a good mixer until it started playing up, because at first it would start, hi Manolo, it started sort of like cutting out here and there, and then I went to use it one day and it just nothing. So, but you can ask Chris. I must have spent a fortune on mixes, because basically I get through them like one home, you know what I mean? Because I do the baking lives. I've got Callum yakking in me, what you baking on Tuesday? I says, I don't know. I ain't decided yet. I've seen one thing that I want to do, and it's Mars Bar Blondies. I wrote it down. Mars Bar condensed milk blondies. So oh my God. But anyway, I think that needs a bit more of a specialist looking at it, that knows what they're doing as regards, taking it to pieces, and see if it might just be a loose wire on the switch bit. But that, I thought, Oh, Breville, it's a good mech. And I Bria, it's a stand, sort of mini stand mixer. I mean, I have got a massive one, one of these big ones, but it's way too noisy. And I couldn't use it on my live because it's too noisy. I mean, I know I could probably mute the sound while it's, Ah, it's chubby. Was she on somebody's panel or something? But anyway, so yeah, that's sort of the mixer thing. But yeah, that I didn't really want that to pack up because it's one I've had longest. But I have had my eye on something else. I'll show you in a minute. It's a nice mixer. Now that's that has shocked me, Gary. Where can I? Yeah, I'm on about making condensed milk Mars bar blondies on Tuesday, but I've got to find something to go eat. See, I have got one like this. I've got a big one like that, but it's way too noisy. Way too noisy to use on the live. So I prefer to use the little hand mixers, you see. Hang on a minute.
Hello, how are we doing?
Good evening.
How's it going?
Yeah, all right. I'm trying to find this mixer because I've done a bit of, my
Hello,
black mix.
hello.
My black
I'm Ted,
mixer.
my favourite YouTube nephew. Hello, Bria. Hello, Gary, and hello, Stuart, and hello, Tommy. How are we doing?
Oh, this is it. Look, this is the one because this black mixer is the Bosch, right? And I come to use it other day, and it was dead as a dodo. So anyway, I took plug off. And there were a wire loose, so I fixed it, so it's working now. But that's the one I was looking at, and it's a Kenwood. And they're very reliable, is Kenwood.
Looks like an iron. Hello, Bria.
But the good thing about it is, the bottom thing, you can store all your, your bits and bobs. Yeah, your accessories. And then, as well, it's got, on the end, like a measuring spoon.
Get out of there already, don't start.
So,
hello, Chris, how are we doing?
And it's sort of like all compact but yeah, now that I've got that one working, it'll have to go on back burner for a bit. Because when I were on about it other night, because Chris has got his own for kitchen, when he's doing mash and whatever, he uses mixer. So I bought him a cheap, like, cheap version, cheapo, cheap and nasty kind of thing. And I says to him other night, I says, use your own. I says, if it comes to, if I've got to use more than 2 mixers.
For Kenneth Granger, that's who invented Kenwood.
Oh.
I thought I'd do a part nest on you there. I only know that because he designed the Intercity 125 train as well, the same chap.
But you see, Chris bought me that little like mini stand mixer last year, and it were Breville, and I thought, oh, Breville's a good meat, and it broke. And I think it's Switch, because it were.
How's Stato, man?
That's what Stuart calls you.
Stato? What's that mean? Stato?
Stats, man.
Stats. I like a stat. I like a good stat. This cat's going to get a stat in a minute.
But you see, it's a bit more complex than, checking there's a loose wire or a fuse in plug. So I need somebody that's got electrical knowledge that can take it to pieces and got a soldering iron if it is a loose wire on, because I'm almost sure it's because it's like got a one that you press up and down, and then when you eject the beaters, you press on it and it ejects the beaters. So I reckon it's something to do with that switch, and it's probably got a loose wire somewhere, but it's beyond my repertoire, as you know what I mean.
Oh, yes. Oh, Gary, how are we doing?
But yeah, I actually need somebody that's got a soldering iron or whatever. It might not be the switch, but I noticed beforehand it was sort of like cutting out every now and again. And then I come to use it one day and it went all together. So I'm assuming it's a loose wire in this switch thing. It might be an easy fix. But, I've commandeered the, the screwdriver.
Yeah.
Richard is an expert in having a screw loose. Where would we be without you, Tommy?
I know my Hoover's playing up, actually. I don't know what the hell's up here. Crikey, it was brand new when I moved in here. It's been nearly 600 quid, that Hoover.
Bloody hell.
I know.
That's where I thought about this Breville mixer. It were like a mini stand mixer. It were a good name, and then less than a year down the line, and it's buggered up. It might just be an easy fix, needing a wire soldering or something. I don't know.
I got to pick it up, pull trigger, and after about 10 seconds, battery's dead. I don't know what the freaking hell is going on. Weird.
We see Chris's live stream he set up last night because he put his phone out, but he puts it right near the front door. Anyway, he were looking on it this morning. He says it only went for about 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I looked last night and it was just a whirly twirly.
Yeah, and it says something about network error. Anyway, he goes to it this morning. Well, what he does is he's got one of these. It's That's power bank.
Yeah.
And basically what he does, he plugs a lead into that and into his phone
Yeah.
through the letterbox.
Yeah.
So he says, somebody's probably either nicked it or, I've got a loose connection or something somewhere. Anyway, so he says, for some unknown reason, I don't think it were plugged into power bank properly.
Yeah.
So I think, obviously battery had run down on phone and that was that. Because this power bank weren't, apparently it weren't connected properly, so.
Yeah, I looked last night this morning. I went toilet and about 3 o'clock, and I just had a quick look, and it was just a twirly thing.
Yeah. But never mind, eh? So another thing as well is, it being cold outside, like minus one or whatever, it might be a bit too cold for it. That's another sort of theory he came up with.
Yeah, could be, I suppose. I don't know. Batteries do not like cold, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, I said earlier on, I said he were going to go out with drone. And when he took Biscuit, he come in, he says, it's bloody freezing out there. He says, I was going to go out with drone, he says, but I don't think it's going to like it. He says it's way too cold.
Yeah, we're cold today. I was filming, did a bit of filming today, and I was flipping struggling to keep camera still. It was that bloody cold. My hands were dropping off.
Yeah, look, -1.
Yeah, don't believe what your phone says.
What do you think? It's colder than that?
Well, I don't know. I mean, my phone said -1 last night, and yet in car it said 0. You know what I mean? But the people who run the phone app are in California.
No more.
Called AccuWeather.
Amazon Prime transform real shops for justice. Yeah.
Transform.
Anyway.
What?
But the amount I've spent on bloody mixers over the years, and I always said, well, you pay for what you get if you buy a cheap one. So I've always sort of gone for this sort of like mid-price ones. I mean, that one's a Bosch. I forget what other one is.
One of them with handle on. Just use one of them. They don't pack up.
Yeah. My hand's as knackered as it is, Richard. And you mind using one of them? Well, that was the whole point of Chris buying me that little stand mixer last year. So basically it'd do it, and I didn't have to do just lob all ingredients in. But yeah, it had different ideas.
Yeah.
So I'll get it looked at.
PlayStation, a model railway.
I'll get somebody to look at it. Probably just a loose wire, same as I say. And then we'll be back up and running, hopefully. And if it's not worth fixing, then it can go in bin. But
Yeah. I don't know what it is with my Hoover, Gary. I don't know. It's just for some reason stopped holding its charge, and it's about 16-month old, and it cost it bloody expensive. I wish I'd just bought a plug-in one now. It's a cordless one, cordless Dyson, and I pick it up sometimes, and it gives me about 2 minutes, and then packs up, and lights flashing saying it needs charging. Something I miss.
Is it one of them slot-out batteries?
No, the batteries are built in them. You have to, can replace them, but you have to unscrew them. They've got a little crosshead screw, a little Phillips. Well, I don't know if it's a Phillips or a Posi or what, but It's a crosshead anyway, but I don't know which one exact style it is. But I have swapped one in my mum's. Got one off Amazon. But it's only about 14, 15 month old. It shouldn't need a new flipping battery yet.
It's interesting.
You know what I mean? It's fucking good Hoover it is as well. Oh, don't worry, I will do, Gary. I won't be binning that. Like I say, it might be more than 600. It was a lot of money anyway. It's a Dyson V bloody some or other animal, whatever you call it.
I know what you mean.
You know, and it's a good Hoover. It sucks like hell when it works. It's got a motorised head on it and everything, and it's even got headlights so you can see where you're going with it. And it's out of warranty, Tommy. I think you only get 12 months unless you extend it. So I don't know.
Well, it's like that Breville mixer. I mean, it broke down months ago, and really, I ought to have returned it, and I didn't.
I think there's a way of resetting them, because I think what happens is if you only use them for a brief minute or two, the battery gets a bit of memory. And it was a way of I've read about it before, because I just whip it off wall, and then I'm done in 5 minutes, because I've only got a rug here and a rug in kitchen. I whip over them, and rest of the room, you see, I do with my Swiffer.
Swiffer.
I've got one of them flash mops with spray.
Oh yeah. I know what you mean.
Because it's a wooden floor. I whip round that with Swiffer. So Hoover, I literally use it for 2 minutes at a time, and I have a little bit of carpet just going into the bathroom, and I whip over that way, and that's all I use the Hoover for. You know what I mean? And it's all right if you get a cobweb, because you can reach up and get them and stuff. But I don't know. I used it the other day, and I put literally pull trigger, and within 10 seconds it just died.
Pardon you.
But I'm checked filter. I'm wondering if there's perhaps a filter that's blocked or something. I don't know.
It could be.
I haven't investigated yet, but I will do, because it's got a filter in it that you wash in sink. You're running under tap.
Yeah, you might have a block filter.
I'll chuck it in washing machine. Send it round in washer for a bit. Wash it in sink. It says run under the tap. It's got a picture of a tap on filter, but
yeah,
chuck it in washing machine with a wash. 600, yeah. I mean, they're good Hoovers though. I mean, my mum has one, and she's had it for ages, and hers, other than needing a new battery, it's been all right. Better than having a corded one, because you have to wind bloody cord up and bugger about the clumsy things to keep. It's all right, you've got tons of space, But we've deliberately got my mum a Dyson one, then it were nice and light for her, Because my brother bought one of them Henry things. Well, she couldn't use that. It just, as soon as she turned it on, it stuck to the floor. You couldn't get it off the floor. Like that. This is no bloody good. I can't even freaking well move it. And I said, who else bought you one of them flipping? I mean, they're no damn use for carpets or Henry's. You need something with a beater on it, not just something that just soaks and clamps itself to carpet. Bloody empty eggs, bought you that.
I can just imagine your mum with that. I'm just imagining it, Richard.
Yeah. So that's not bloody good. I can't shift it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, same as you say, your mum wants something that's
lightweight.
Yeah.
Dysons, they're lightweight, you see, and you just clip it back on wall, and even she can manage that. Just clip it back on wall, and it charges up. And there's just a little button to empty it. You know what I mean? There's no bags, no drama. You just press button, and shit drops out.
Gary, it'll take the ice cream off the corner.
Oh, it would do, yeah.
Yeah, it says here, Richard, if your Dyson isn't charging, first check the charger cable, the wall socket, and charging contacts for damage or dirt. Then try a reset by holding the trigger for 20 seconds while charging, or a full discharge recharge cycle, as often the issue is a simple blockage or connection fault.
Well, there's nothing wrong with connection, that's for sure. I know that much. Definitely not, because it lights up, the thing that's on the wall lights up and everything as it should. But I knew there's a way of resetting it, and that's what you just said. What is it? Hold trigger for 20 minutes, 20 seconds
20 seconds while it's charging up.
Yeah. Because I think what happens, the battery gets a bit of memory, you know what I mean, and starts to only use the bit that's getting used, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But, I mean, it says a blocked airway can cause cutouts.
Yeah, it does.
So check and clean the filter and air paths.
Yeah, if you've got a blocked airway, if someone gets sucked up it, like one of her ping pongs or something, then bloody fluffy, whatever, it stops, it does. As soon as it realises the blockage, it just stops.
And it says, gently wipe the metal charging contacts on the battery and vacuum.
Yeah, well, contact, all it is a 3.5mm female jack.
If the contacts are dirty over them.
No fancy, but the Hoover is charging, because when I put it on wall, it flashes, and that's what it's supposed to do when it's on wall. But when I used it, not yesterday, the day before, and it literally gave me about 15 seconds and then stopped. You bastard. And that was without the motor end on and all. Because if you use it without the motor end, you usually get like 30 minutes if you're doing cobwebs and stuff. But if you put the motorised end on, obviously it's using more power. So you get about 20 with motorised end on. Because I have two motorised ends. I have one for carpet and one for hard floors. You know, and there's loads of other attachments that I never use.
Yeah, I'm going to say them Dysons aren't bad, because they've normally got an attachment for everything, if you know what I mean.
It has. They're all there, all clipped up on the.
You know, where you can go around your, you know, same as you say, with cobwebs and whatever, and
correct.
A little thing that you can, if you've got any stairs.
You can see all attachments above it. You can see it on wall now. It's just above my head.
Yeah. I can see. Yeah.
All attachments on wall above it. You know.
But it probably. I mean, it's like that mixer. I'm thinking, well, I can get a new mixer now. But yeah, I thought, well, it's longest mixer I've had. So I just checked plug. I thought, bugger, it's a loose wire. So I rectified it, and voila. Baby.
Flipping big move.
Baby.
Jesus Christ.
That Ivy's over at Callum shutting door.
Zero, baby. Don't want to be Ivy's. Wait, Ivy, get off that stair lift and fall out of it, girl.
But anyway, yeah, it was going to be my excuse to get a new mixer, you see, but I've mended it. I think what's that one that goes to fuse, that wire? That's the one it were.
Alive.
But you see that one, it's only got two wires. It's only got a blue one and a brown one.
Correct.
And it ain't got an earth wire.
Yeah, most appliances haven't got earth wires in nowadays. Most televisions, radios, and your general stuff.
I mean, with this only being like a small mixer, I mean it's a Bosch look, and I've had it ages.
You like that one and all, wouldn't you?
The only thing I don't like about it is the the things that you plug in. They're like a wire. And I'm not too keen on that, but it's the longest one I've had. So I'll have to have a look at that other one, see if I can find out what it is. I'll get Chris to buy a soldering iron.
Yeah.
It says me soldering. I'll probably end up doing it myself.
Or you'd be all right today. It's a piece of, it's easy.
Well, you see, I was saying earlier on, we got when my mum passed away, she got like all matching bedroom drawers and whatever. So I had a smaller wardrobe with a glass door on and 3 drawers. Well, other plain door, we were putting some clothes away, and all of a sudden it hinge come out, and it's still like that now. And I have to put other one across so it don't fall off altogether, the door.
Yeah.
And I've been, hiya Peter, how are you? Yeah, it's a wolf moon tonight. I was going to say that.
Yeah, it's certainly a bright one.
Soldering station is better.
Yeah, well, I've got one of them, a soldering station with little thing that you put the soldering iron in. I used to do tons of soldering at work.
I've just had to upgrade my security cameras. They keep jumping on replay. We see when his live stream cut out, Chris turned one of the CCTV cameras round to see if somebody had nicked off with his phone. And he says, well, no. He says, my phone's still there. He says,
Hello, Wolvo.
That's Peter Kane.
Hello, Peter.
Soldering station. God, that's a bit complicated, Tommy. Gordon Bennett. Professional digital soldering workstation. Bloody hell.
Yeah, I mean, it's not worth you buying one for just one job. It's just not worth it.
But with Tommy saying the soldering station, I thought, I'll check it out.
First of all, just take it apart and see what it is. You might find it's just a wire, or even on back at switch, there might be a spade connector or something like that that's come on. Even if it's broke off its solder, just get a block connector and just put it back on again or something.
Yeah.
Just budge it. As long as it's inside, you're not going to fry anybody. Just budge it. It's not worth it. It's just a bloody mixer. All you're doing is connecting a wire.
Well, I'm assuming because, way before it gave up the ghost,
put some insulting tape on it. Be right. Hello, Joel.
Hi, Joel. it sort of like intermittently cutting out, so I'm assuming that's the problem. And it's the the speed switch.
Yeah, it's most likely. The chances are it could even just be switch a bit mucky.
But
I've chopped loads of wires in past and then rejoined them just by twisting them together, then insulation taping them. The writer's rain. End of the day, that's all that surrounds the wire now, a thin film of plastic. You know what I mean?
I'm like you, Richard. I'm just assuming because it's. I'll show you on this one, but it's different. This one, the speed thing goes across.
Yeah.
Now with that other one, it went up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's basically when you eject your mixing beaters, you press that as well. So I think it's sort of wangled a wire loose in that mechanism of that switch.
Yeah, it's more likely to be switch. It's very rare for a wire to break inside something like that that's stationary. You know what I mean? Inside.
Yeah.
The wire going in. Yeah, I get that because at work we have grinders and the leads are always going on them because they're moved around all day long. But inside, it's highly unlikely that there's a wire.
You see that switch is the center of the mixer, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's more likely for the actual switch itself.
Could be. You can get a cheap knockoff from AliExpress for cheap.
Yeah.
Veritable temperature. They long words. I don't even. Yeah. Veritable temperature for light gauge wiring? What?
You go to one of these Poundlands. They've always got them in a blister pack, soldering iron with a bit of solder. But I think we're going over top a bit here. We're
Yeah.
using a sledgehammer to crack a nut here.
We've got to get it to part first
Correct.
to see what the problem is.
I mean, how much does it cost us to get another mixer? Are they about a tenner or something?
That mixer was over £100.
Right? Yeah.
It's a Breville. It's like a stand mixer, but it's a mini version. If you know what I mean, because you put your bowl on thing, you put your mixer into the bowl, just switch it on, and it bowl rotates, so it's mixing it for you. Now, I did say I have got a big stand mixer in there, and it's a great whacking thing. And it's way too loud to you. Plus, you'd not be able to see call because it's massive. So
Yeah.
it won't be. I won't be able to use it on live streams. Yeah, but I mean, if I can get it fixed, it's a good mixer, and I can revert back to it because it's sort of like just the right size where I can pour it, and with that downward camera, you can see into the bowl and mixing away. But yeah, I keep leaning towards it being that switch.
Yeah, I would say so. It's very unlikely for it to be a wire broken, that is for sure, because it's stationary, it's inside, you know what I mean? It's more likely to be a switch or a wire that's just come off back at a switch. If it's totally dead, but I put money on it being switch. Pull it apart and have a peep, and you'll be able to pull the switch apart. It'll only be a couple of copper slides or something. You've just got to watch for springs and bits and bats flying out. You know.
I'm still here. I've got the actual mixer down here somewhere, and I'm going to look for it and show you what I mean. I'm knocking everything flying now.
Through the jobs ox. I've got a soldering station somewhere because I used it all the time at work, all the time. But now, with these printed circuit boards, everybody's using heat guns now. They don't even bother with soldering irons now. They use these heat guns, these little tiny heat guns.
Well, I've just picked my box up with my dye in, and everything's fell out on it. Oh, shit off. Oh. I'm hairdryer, that's about it.
I've nothing to repair here apart from my Hoover.
Hey?
I said I've no that needs repairing here apart from my Hoover. I've plenty of junk that needs getting rid of, but I've no that's bust.
That's right, I'm just looking at size of screws, only little minute things.
Or the little crossheads.
That's it, look.
Yeah.
See what I mean? The only other thing, it's like a...
Pull it apart and have a look.
Baby, have you got, for that, a very minute Phillips?
Is it a Phillips?
Yes, somewhere, but where I don't know.
There's 1, 2, 3 screws that I can see. That's it.
Thanks, Tommy.
Oh no, they're whistles. I see them at that.
I'll do a big test, yeah.
No, they're not. But he whistles.
Is it
Do
a,
a bin test.
is it a Phillips or a crosshead screw?
It's I don't know if you can
I've
see
got
'em.
some somewhere.
See
but
that one
where?
on
I don't
handle?
know at this
All
moment.
right, I can't see that. They're not that close enough.
Very, very minute, tiny one. Look.
A lot of people, you say I've only been sarcastic. A lot of people say Phillips when they say cross-headed screw. Phillips and crossheads are two totally different things.
And
Phillips
there's one there, look, as well.
Phillips screws
And
has
one
8
there.
slots
That's
in
it.
it.
Three.
You can only see 4, but if you look carefully on a Phillips, there's 8 slots, whereas a normal crosshead is just 4.
But yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
that switch, because it will go sort of going, you know, a bit temperamental, and it'd work, and then it'd cut out, and blah 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 blah, and then all of a sudden it didn't work at all. I mean, it's Breville, look. Eh? This?
Yeah.
No, this is the one.
I thought you sorted it.
No, that black one I have.
Oh, that different one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you remember that stand mixer that you bought me last year,
Yeah.
Christmas?
Yeah.
It's that. It's the mixer to that. It's not Saturday night with Jeanette. It's, can we fix it?
yeah.
Oh dear.
Problem is nowadays nothing's designed to be fixed. Everything's just throw away now.
But
Remember, nowadays you used to have TV repairmen come and fix your telly. All that's gone. Everything's just to throw away now.
But anyway. Yeah, but the thing is, Tommy, it cost us a fortune in petrol just taking it over to Richard.
You'd have to put it in post.
Oh
Probably
dear.
cost you about £6 in post. You post that to me and I'll post you an Hoover.
But me and Richard have both got dodgy appliances.
Yeah. I'm gonna try that though, that reset thing. I knew there was a way of resetting it, but I forgot how you do it.
That's what it says anyway. It says while it's charging, just press the thing for
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
I thought it was something like that, something to do with the battery getting a memory.
And another thing you can do is wash filter.
Yeah, filter's pretty clean. His filter.
Tommy says surely he doesn't call that surface. Yeah. His name's Hunt. Richard knows what I mean.
Yeah. Hey, who's coming up?
Nobody.
All right. Usually when you lean that way, it means there's somebody in the basement.
Yeah, my master's here, and when I were looking for that, I must have caught it, and it going like this all over its screen. So I sort of moved it to the bottom. It was going on my tits. But
Speaking of dodgy appliances, how do, Chris?
But he has got I think he's got one of them miniature miniature screwdriver, like for your glasses and whatever.
Yeah.
He's got a mini screwdriver set somewhere. I think it's on wall unit. But they are very small. Some as you say, crosshead Phillips. I don't know what they're called. Screws.
One or the other.
Yeah. But from what I can see of it, there's only 3 screws that need to come out, and then we'll be able to see inside and what's going off inside. But it might just be a quick fix. I don't know. But So, and Richard's signing Mia up for first moon landing.
Yeah.
Hi, partners.
Be able to find a way tonight with to it. Bloody hell, I can see you here from where I'm sat. It's lighting up my room.
Well, that wolf moon, it's supposed to turn pink or something, isn't it?
Is it? It were big earlier on, but it's small now. It's got eye up, but earlier on when it were just coming up, it were huge. But it looks like a full moon as well. You can see all the bits and bats on it. Probably jizz screws. What's a jizz screw? Hello, partners. But you can see
the wolf, supermoon, and shooting stars.
Well, there's a lot of
UK skies tonight.
There's a lot of doodads. Lots of a big chance of seeing the Northern Lights in there tonight. Apparently, I won't see them because this window faces east.
It says space fans are in for a real treat at the first full moon of the year. Will be visible in the night sky this weekend.
A Japanese crosshead screw. I've never even heard of him. I heard of Phillips.
He's throwing things in mix to confuse us.
I've heard of Phillips and crosshead, but never heard of a Japanese crosshead. A Phillips has 8 slots, whereas a normal crosshead has 4. If you look at them carefully,
my balls are just in front of my anus. What? Wrong chat, Gary. It says not only that, but it's also set to be the 4th and final supermoon in a row. Supermoon is the name given to the moon when it is both full and or at or near the closest point to Earth in its orbit. But why is January called the wolf moon, and what exactly can you see it?
Question is the Earth round or flat? That's what we want to know.
It's apparently it's called a supermoon because it seems bigger or appears to be bigger.
It did earlier on. It did when it first came up. It looked flipping huge. It did. It just looks like any other moon now. But
look at it now. It says in reference to the Jupiter and Moon in the chart. I got it now. Yeah, Uranus.
I saw a full moon in Piccadilly Garden once. Yeah.
But yeah, it's all very scientific.
Yeah.
There's going to be one in February called a snow moon.
A snow moon? Ah.
Or there was one.
A snow moon? I was watching a video earlier on YouTube. Caught me eye. But a video, a woman having a massage with one of them massage things that I bought by mistake, but it weren't a sexual thing. But she was led on this table, and anyway, you know, and cat were here staring at it. I thought, what the hell?
I want some of that.
I'll send you a picture. I took a photo. I was flipping amazed.
Was she mesmerised by it, Richard?
Yeah, sure.
Bloody hell! You have to go. Is it in car still?
I just sent it to Gary as well. Picture. I've just sent.
Oh dear.
I've just sent you a picture to Gary, and I've just sent it to you as well, to Peria. I thought it was quite amusing. I looked and I thought, look at Kennel format and cats there staring at it.
What was I going to say?
Unbelievable.
I've not seen one of them before. What is it?
Oh, I must admit, I was a bit surprised when I saw it. I'm surprised how it got away with it on YouTube, but they did.
Dad, you'll have to tell me about the birds and the bees.
I remember the channel name. I remember the bloody channel name.
Oh, I've got to send that. Oh dear, I've got to send that one to Chris. Baby, I'm going to send you a picture what Richard just sent me, and the cat is Mia, right? And we were watching it earlier on.
I'm trying to find the channel's name and I'll put it in chat and Gary can have a look. It's quite a good channel. You might be able to get the name off the picture. It might be in the writing. I don't know. Oh, it's Mrs. Throppy Massage and Yoga, the channel's called.
That's funny, that is, Richard. I'd show it, but it's a bit too...
it's on YouTube. I'm watching the video now. It's actually on YouTube. It's a channel. It's called The Percussion Hip Massage, Relieving Tension and Giving Lightness. I bet it bloody is.
I'm not going to show that kind of picture on YouTube to Richard.
Yeah. I've never seen it like it. Well, I'm not seen... And that... Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah. I've never seen Richard lost for words, but yeah, Mia thought it was mesmerising.
I can't believe it. Cat just sat there staring at it. Oh my
God. Well, I'll sort of explain it to you in a roundabout way. Mia saw a human tuppence and were mesmerised by it. That's the picture that Richard sent me.
Just go to this channel. It's called Mrs. Throppy Massage and Yoga. And there you go. You'll see it on there. Well, there's loads of videos. It's called Mrs. Throppy, spelt as I say it, Massage and Yoga. Throppy, Thorpy,
Yeah.
Massage and Yoga.
Mia were mesmerised by it.
And it's unbelievable. So...
So we're looking at this as if to say,
it's the most bizarre YouTube channel I've ever seen. It really is. And they've got, well, it's not that big of a channel. I don't know how long it's been going for. I'll just have a look now. Joined YouTube in 2016. 4,000 subscribers, and I watch when she got... yeah. Yeah, but just remember that channel name. I can put link in chat if you want. You know, there's a lot of, let's put it this way, you don't need to go to Egypt to find the camels on that video, on them videos. You know what I mean? Well, you find the channel. There's quite a few videos, but they're all very similar ilk. But the one I was watching was...
I'm going to say it. I'm sort of looking at it now, and it's all...
percussion hip massage. If you look on the videos page, it's about 4 or 5 lines down, and it's called the percussion hip massage, the one that Kat were watching. And well, there's a few all same kind of thing. There's a lot of camel toe on that channel, let's put it that way. A lot of.
Oh, pardon me.
Fucking Jesus. The percussion inner thigh massage. Jesus Christ. I want his job. It's a good channel. There used to be another one, but they were really good, but I'm funny feeling YouTube's got rid of it. I'll just search for it. Nah, it's gone. It's not there now. We're called Yoga Flock, it were, but it's not now. But anyway,
I found a Mrs. Thropper yoga and something in yoga, but it's normal yoga stuff.
well,
You know what I mean?
This is.
Has she got dark hair, or don't you know?
I don't know. I don't know. She looks like she's shaven to me, I think.
I don't mean the. I mean the person. I found a channel, but it's sort of like, you know, all run-of-the-mill yoga stuff. You know what I mean? Not that kind of stuff.
This is not run-of-the-mill. There you go. I put the links in chat, even though it's not showing as a link for some reason. But that's it. That's the channel. Hang on, let me do it properly. Why is the link not going in there?
I didn't think that would be very cool.
Try again. I should try again.
It's taking it to your channel.
There, I'll try that one. That's there it is. Try that one. I'll just test it. Yep, that's the one.
We're doing it with double P.
That's the channel. And if you go down, well, just have a look through the videos. They're all very, very similar ilk, shall we say. Certainly a lot of, you know. Well, I wonder what cat we're looking at, and I thought, my God, Mia, just hold the bus a minute. Move that way a bit. Let me have a look, you know.
A lot of them, though, they've got either pants or joggers on.
Well, they've all got clothes on, but when you see them on the benches with their legs wide open and they're doing that thing with that vibrating thing, there's not a lot left to the imagination, let's put it that way. That is for sure.
Hello, my name is Dr. Edward Munro.
I bet he is, Dr. Edward Munro, my bloody ass. A load of bollocks. Hello, this is a flipping massage parlour, and when cameras are on here, you got a happy ending.
Just above a doody-dar.
Bloody doctor. Aye, all right. You don't need to be a doctor to manipulate one of them things.
Partner says that's 3 minutes of my life I won't get back. But anyway. Well, whichever way you look at it, Mia was enthralled by it.
Precisely, whichever way you look at it, it's still the same. No matter which way you look at it.
She was front and centre with Mia. She made sure she got a good view.
Yeah, whichever way you look at it, definitely no difference. That's for sure.
She says, "What's my dad showing me this for? Is it a sex education video?" Is he trying to tell me about the birds and the bees before I'm going to have me snip?
I just it one of them suggested videos. It's just you know, these when you get videos on right,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was just one of them suggested ones, and I thought, oh yeah, I'll just have a look at that, just check it out, you know, like you do.
Snoring, baby. Is that Biscuit snoring? Somebody can't hear him. Snoring his head off.
Well, he's upstairs and we'll have his bed.
But yeah. Surely it's educational though, Richard.
Yeah.
So now you know the areas to target with your massager.
Yeah. Just need to find somebody to lie there and let me do it.
Yes, go on then, Stuart, being as you've asked.
I don't want to be ex-hamster.
dear. It's all right. I got told off by Timothy the other night for posting a link without asking.
What's the link? What were a link?
I forget now.
All right.
It
Weren't that important then, weren't it?
But yeah, Timothy told him off.
Oh, it told Stuart off.
Yeah. For not asking first.
My God.
But you see, Richard put a post up and he didn't ask me.
No.
Link. But yeah, you're all right, Stuart.
Just whap them in there.
Yeah.
I don't have any private links, mate. Gary knows what I'm linked to. He's probably linked to the same things.
He sent me a message earlier on about a certain.
Oh no.
Did he send it you?
Yeah.
I was shocked. I wish we were going that much every month.
Oh yeah.
I sat here reading it and I'm going.
Yeah.
Gary sent me a
Thing
message.
is, where does it all go? Well, it's obvious
That's
where it goes. But
especially if she's wanting 40 quid for a bottle of booze.
Good house, Gaza.
No, I'll send it. I'll forward it on to you, and it's what Gary sent me. But I says to Stuart other night, I says the only reason why he's telling you off, I says it's YouTube etiquette that you ask the host if you can post a link. But I says, yeah, you're right posting links, Stuart, so long as it's nothing dodgy.
Bloody hell.
I know.
I think that's a load of waffle, though. That.
But anyway,
That amount.
I says I looked and I says, God, I wish we were getting that much.
Hey, you don't know what date is, let alone how much.
And then she was asking 40 quid for a bottle. That's the problem when you're living with an alcoholic, Richard. It all goes down there. You know what I mean? Nothing Richard posts after dark. But, yeah, I were astounded. Honest to God.
Yep.
My mouth nearly dropped through the floor.
And yet still after money off everybody else. That's the ironic.
Yeah, that's why it astounded me. This is the thing, Richard. I mean, we get universal credits and I get PIPs, blah, blah, blah. But it's nowhere near as much as that. And I never ask anybody for anything. You know what I mean? It's not in my nature. And like I've said to Richard many a time, we only do our shopping once a month. And it's budgeting for that, you know, what you're going to spend on your electric, your gas,
It's free as Amster, Stuart. You don't need anything for Amster. It's free. All you got to do is verify your age, and that's it. It's free.
You know what I mean? And it's called budgeting.
Correct.
For the money that you've got coming in.
One thing I find that half of these people, and you know who I'm talking about, and they all live way beyond their means and borrow their way, and scrounge their way through.
Yeah.
With our flipping head in.
But yeah, I mean, and this is the thing, and my philosophy is, if you haven't got the money to buy something, then you don't buy it.
Well, one of them said to me, one of them people who I'm talking about said to me, well, when I were with my husband, I used to always have good stuff and good gear. And I said, well, you're not now, though. You're on flipping benefits now. You can't have good stuff. And they had the cheek to say to me, well, you buy stuff. I said, well, I've got the money. I said, I don't need to explain what I buy. I don't need to bother about what I spend my money on.
That's it. And if let's say, for instance, I mean, it's like Chris is in need of a new laptop. I'm wanting a new laptop, but we not get them until he gets his pension. You know what I mean? We'll only buy stuff when we've got the money to buy it.
Just use,
Everything else, the benefits and everything, all goes towards, household bills.
yeah, correct. It's right. Well, they're both the same channel, Strip Chat and X Hamster Live. If you get them side by side, they're all the same videos. X Hamster, the channel, is just full of old crap. But if you go to X Hamster Live, it's exactly the same people as what's on Strip Chat. You can
yes, Mr. Big One.
get them on side by side, and they're exactly the same people.
Yes, Mr. Big One. Corrupting my subscribers to go over to Amster. Yeah.
Says, get a VPN. Why? What do you need a VPN for? Just verify your age. You don't need a VPN. It doesn't ask you your personal details or anything like that. I won't have a VPN on my computer.
I won't know either.
That's just like you use a VPN and it slows your computer down, it slows your internet down because it goes through a server to the side of Outer Mongolia. No way, not a chance.
But
and why do that? Just verify your age properly. You don't.
I mean, the only one I know is Babe Station.
Yeah, well, that's
and that's sort of ancient, if you know what I mean.
If you look at them, they're all the same, all of them. These live channels. If you get them side by side, it's all the same models. So they must just stream to different platforms simultaneously to get more money. Yeah, I did the face check thing. Yeah. VPNs. I had a VPN on this computer, and think about it. You're going through a server in Manchester, and then all of a sudden you're going through some server in flipping God only knows where. You know what I mean? It's slow them down. Slow your computer down.
Partners, Babe Station is the TV. See, Partners knows all about these.
Babe Station. That is exactly what it is. All them that are on TV are rubbish.
But anyway,
Gary's right. Probably Strip Chats. They're probably the best, or that X Hamster Live, or just any of these live ones. I forgot what the other one. They're another big one, and I can't remember its name.
I meant Tasha, Richard. Does your phone recognise you now you've grown your beard back?
Yeah, it does.
When you shave your beard off, it's recognising you.
Let me into my bloody phone.
I meant Tasha ages ago. Now you've grown the beard, right?
Yeah,
does it recognise you?
Bloody thing. Now, worse is that, especially when you're going on banking app, because it only gives you so many attempts, and then you have to flipping piss about with all sorts of codes and stuff.
But yeah, it's strange, that is. I mean, it's same face except you've shaved your beard off.
Yeah.
So to me, it's strange, isn't it? It's you, but it's minus your beard.
Yeah. See, what you can do is you can do your face a few times. You know what I mean? You can take different scenarios. Because they said when COVID ran, they said, "Oh, you can do it with a mask on." Why would you want to do that? Make it less secure.
Anybody could do that. Just put a mask on. But anyway,
why would you want to do that?
Are you going to opening a station on Monday, or are they having some kind of ceremony or something?
No, all they're doing is there is no ceremony there. There's nothing going on and nothing happening because there's nothing visually changed. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They've only putting new white overhead cabling in and stuff.
I thought they were, getting it the full works, if you know what I mean.
No, can't do that in 4 days. It's only been shut from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The rest of the line, that's closed until 15th of January. They're replacing and M6 is closed for 2 weeks as well.
Did you go back in your normal thing today?
Yeah. Well, I thought this is weird, because there were loads of people watching at a closed railway track. I thought, this is bizarre. That track was closed today. You know what I mean? There were only 4 trains ran on it in 2 hours, and I still got nearly 200 subscribers.
Don't knock it.
And I thought they're actually watching a track, and you could see the signs.
Yeah.
There were red flashing lights on the track. You know, stop, closed. All the 4 main lines were shut. There were only the branch line leading to Colne and Yorkshire and Clitheroe and all that were open. And 4 trains. That's the only thing came. 4 Avanti West Coast trains. Because they're diverted up Settle and Carlisle, you see, because that...
You see, this is the thing, Richard. Ours is not to reason why.
No, but that's not... M6 and the main line aren't reopening until M6 is closed at just after Oxenholme until... it's closed from junction 34 at Shap. And it's closed for 2 weeks. Well, it's closed till 15th of January.
I've seen some, and it's they're moving a bridge into places.
They're replacing 2 bridges.
Yeah, I'm going to say, we're talking about the same thing, and because it. Yes, please. It.
Right.
Yeah, they're not bad. It's shown you on moving with cranes and everything, moving the bridge into.
They've been working on it for nearly 2 years. But now they've got to the point where they can lift the old bridge off, pop the new bridge on. They've built the bridges at side at track in fields, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, built them up, so they just...
They're basically just going to lift them off with a crane and plonk them on. But obviously, because they're over at motorway, so M6 is shut until 15th.
Yeah, I read that as well.
Yeah. And 16th, everything's reopening again.
Yeah, I do take an interest, Richard.
You know, but
I knew there was
for people travelling, if you're not in a hurry to go anywhere, you're getting a free trip over at Settle and Carlisle Railway. You know what I mean? In luxury, instead of in a dingy old northern train, you're going in flipping latest brand new Avanti West Coast flipping Hitachi train. You know what I mean?
Is that what Ollie photographed the other day?
Yeah, they're like a green one. They're brand new. They're
like a bullet shape. Thing.
They got them about 2 years ago on the bi-mode, you know what I mean? They run on electric and diesel. That's why they're using them, because they had electricity on Settle Carlisle.
It put in that, again, I think it was local rag.
Yeah, he's always getting his photos in paper. Yeah, but it's the M6, Stuart, not the M6, the M6, but
yeah, I saw it, and because I always look at like the Google and you know what's happening where and what for.
First time it's been shut for this length of time in the whole of its lifetime. M6.
There's been a disaster in Switzerland, hasn't there?
Has there?
Yeah, it was like one of these like underground clubs, right? And it happened New Year's Day.
Oh, the fire, weren't it? The fire, weren't it?
Well, I tell you what it were, and it shows you a clip of exactly how it happened.
Yeah, there's no light.
This woman were dancing on the bar, and she'd got these bottles of champagne, one in each hand, with these sparkler things on.
Yeah.
And she's going like this, waving it about, and they'd put some soundproofing on the roof. And yeah, she were waving them about like this, and that's what happened.
Yeah. It's Carlisle line, isn't it? No, it's not electric. I just said that about 10 minutes ago. That's why they're using the bi-mode trains.
But yeah, and that's how easy these things can happen. And they put this soundproofing on roof, obviously, because it were like a nightclub thing. But she would decided she was going to dance on bar, and you know, and she was going like this with these bottles of champagne with sparklers going off, and poof, went up like a. But the thing is, I mean, they didn't evacuate straight away because they didn't realise it were on fire.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
So if you're planning on going up north, don't bother. There's There's a diversion, you know. There'll be a diversion on up the A6 for just off at one junction, then back on again. I can tell you where the actual bridge is because I was looking earlier on Google Maps today, and it does have a name actually. The bridge, it's 2 bridges. It is 2 railway.
I didn't know you had a stroke boats. Last time I heard, you were getting married. But yeah, that's how easy it is to, create a disaster. And she was just like waving these champagne bottles about with one of these sparkler things in top of it. Poof, went up like nobody's business. Yeah, I don't think they realised to begin with that it were on fire. They were all busy, whooping it up and everything. And didn't even realise roof were on fire. It just went. Oh, you're in hospital, are you?
Oh dear.
In Boston. We don't want to know your nocturnal habits, Mr. Big One.
Yeah, the bridges that are getting replaced are at a place called Clifton on the M6 next to the Lowther Holiday Park. One's getting replaced at Clifton, and the other one's getting replaced about a mile up at just before Penrith.
This is the thing, yeah. This is the thing, boats. You've got to be grateful for every day. He says, "I'm grateful to be alive." This is it.
Exactly. Put the jumper on. The arms are cold. It's this door and shit. Well, they don't tell me I have to keep her over it for a little ginger. Like a bloody yo-yo.
Is the Pickering what do we call it? Door service thing, what do they call them?
Concierge.
Concierge, that's it.
Concierge.
Tux.
Piss off, Tux.
A bit too cold out there for you. He's walking about with a fur coat on and he's coming because it's too cold.
Hey, Richard.
Hello.
We're as good as gold.
He fancies your Mia. He's a bit too old for her, though. He's 10 this year.
Hey, she could be a sugar daddy. A sugar catty.
You want any ginger kittens? No, he's been done.
Ginger white and black kitten?
Yeah. He can't produce any kittens because he's,
Well, they still have a bit, though.
He's had the old snippety snip, as has all of them. They've all been done.
Like it or not. I'm next.
What do you mean you're next?
Sorry, Callum's next, I should say. What now?
And Richard thinks he's bad done too.
I'm bad done too.
We can't keep coming and,
You weigh a brick like a brick, though, you know what I mean?
keep disturbing you. Tucker's like, no, let me on your knee.
Want to get some biscuit?
Can you hear him?
That's why there's only time he wants me when he wants something.
He's circling round him like a bird of prey.
It's these crappy ones, too. The ones you don't like. Yeah. There you go. I'll put them in chasers, too, for you.
Yeah, he's turning his nose up. He's not daft,
We'll get him then. Here, biscuits.
I have an even bigger one. Even Richard's laughing.
Are they even bigger one?
Yeah. He's bragging or complaining. Oh, dear me. Oh, God. Oh, God, that's made us laugh. Oh, dear, my eyes is running now. I'm assuming it's the same person. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, he's even made my nose run. Oh, dear. Oh, Bray thought it was funny, you know. Oh.
Back in a sec.
You know, if I needed to go to the toilet, I'd have pissed my pants by now. Laughing like that. Oh, dear me. That's his laugh at night anyway. Oh, dear. Oh, God. Tommy's going to be, his old school hot water bottle. You want to get a bigger tog duvet, Tommy? On 15 points something, and you don't need no hot water bottle or electric blanket. But yeah, we've got a newcomer, Tommy. I have an even bigger one. Richard's laughing from kitchen. Oh, that's a good laugh, that one. That made both me and Richard titter. Yeah, look, -1 here. Where are you going, Tucker?
Put me live stream inside tonight.
Moderate snow or ice warning from Sunday at 1500 hours until Monday at 12 Greenwich Mean Time. So, other words, freezing. It says by 2 o'clock in the morning, it's going to be -2.
Well, it ain't snowing at that temperature, that is for sure.
Yeah, we haven't seen. Oh, dear. But yeah. Might that have something to do with you, Tommy? Surmising.
Is it Tommy who's I'm an even
I don't know
bigger
if there's
one?
who's laughing now, suckers, and then put like.
I have an even bigger one. I think it's Gary.
Yeah, probably. But he says she can do one better. It's -2 there. Very nicey one. Put it that way tonight. Brassic weather.
Certainly won't snow. It needs to be ideally be around 0 to snow. Between 0 and 1, really.
But we've had us a good laugh anyway, Richard. Oh dear, that caught us on the hoof. Let's just say. But in other words, Brie, it's fucking cold. What's that? Are they trains or ice skates?
Like trains, front of trains. trying to give us they're trying to give us a clue to who they are, who the new Ivan is.
Yeah. I mean, it says on our weather app, ice and, but we haven't had any snow. Haven't had any snow at all.
We haven't, not today. Yesterday we had a little tiny bit overnight, because the only reason I know is because it were frozen onto my windscreen in my car when I got in it yesterday morning. Just an odd flake. That was it.
Tommy said, because he says something about, he says, I'll be pouring my hot water bottle in with me tonight. I said, well, we've got a 15-point summit tug. What, is there a new Ivan? As if we didn't know. But yeah, I mean, I've got an hot water bottle that's got, like dangly ball things on it, and it's insulated. It's got a furry outside. But I only ever use it if my back's playing up. Oh yeah, hi Gary, darling. Trying to put us off the.
I'm jealous now.
But yeah, that were a good one. That's a good one. We had a laugh after that. Same as I say, bragging and complaining. So there you go.
Yeah, you're bragging and complaining.
But yeah, Chris when I think he went down to Asda for some bread, and he says that it were like on to windscreen, it were frosted over. Angie's got these frost covers and never uses them. Why bothered buying them? But by morning, I mean, it's been glorious here today. Just damn cold. But it's. I think the bright sunshine probably melted the ice on the roads and whatever. But yeah, Chris's windscreen was still frozen over. Mind you, I won't know because I ain't been out. So we see good thing about round here, Stuart, is just out road, just up road. We've actually got grit bins, and there's one or two, roundabout. Oh, I had one of them in them exhaust that go. Yeah, sounds like somebody shooting. So it sounds like a gun going off. Bloody things.
Thought Sucker had got a sore throat then when you did that.
No, I mean they were one of them cars that where they're revving it up and it backfires.
Pop, 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 crap.
Yeah. Oh God, here we go. We don't have salt though, Stuart. We haven't had salt for years.
No, I don't have salt either.
We haven't done for years. And it's been no detriment not to have salt. I mean, mashed potatoes or anything, no salt. No salt on his dinner. Because like when we go to Chippy and they'll say, do you want salt and vinegar on? Chris says, no, I'll do that at home, thank you. Because we've always got vinegar, so it, it saves them getting mixed up and accidentally pouring it on by mistake. So if we want salt on it, we'd have had salt on it, but no, we just have vinegar on ours. And had salt for years. I don't even use it in my baking. And most recipes say like half teaspoon of salt and blah blah blah. No, I don't use that. I don't use it in my baking like that. I like white vinegar. I do
I'm
know.
all Paul.
I tell you what I do like, or used to like. You know the vinegar that pickled onions used to come in? I used to love onion
I
vinegar.
love pickled onions. I haven't had a pickled onion for donkey's years.
We always buy beetroot and pickled
Hello,
onions.
Kath. How we doing?
Hi, Kath.
Yeah.
Yeah. We stopped using it years ago, Bria. Years and years ago. But you know what I mean? Don't miss it. Don't miss it in the slightest. But you can get too much salt in your system and it's bad for your health. So doctors say.
It is. It's good. It's a big contributor to strokes, is salt. Well, a lot of other things as well, but
Yeah.
plays a big large part in it.
Yeah. But same as I say, we haven't had it for years. Oh, why? What's up? Says Daddy's poorly. Dearie, dearie me. Hope he feels better soon, Anthony. See, the thing is, Anthony, I mean, he knows he's got diabetes and he's got to take care of himself. But you know what he's like.
I sent you a message, Gary. Have you not received it yet?
I think it's Anthony, Tommy. Tell your dad, Eyeball Paul says get well soon. It'd be all right if he got on. Come on, and he's, I have an even bigger one. Tell your dad to get well soon. But yeah. It makes your body retain water, too much salt, increasing blood volume, which raises blood pressure, hypertension, straining blood vessels, and significantly increasing the risk of heart attacks, stroke, kidney disease, and even stomach cancer.
Yeah, I don't have salt on out. Nothing. I mean, you've got to remember there's already salt added to stuff that you buy,
That's what it says. Most of the excess salt comes from processed foods, not the salt shaker. So, yeah, a lot of the processed food have actually got salt in them. Because it says osteoporosis here, eye salt can cause the body to excrete calcium, potentially weakening the bones. It's a good job I hadn't had it for years then, innit? But yeah, there you go.
I think I'm
Yeah, same from me. Get well soon.
No, I've never heard of them. I looked at Tommy. I've never heard of them before.
Well, Port Nesfield is in.
Yeah.
And what JIC screws are.
Yeah, I've never seen them before. Well,
The Japanese screws.
I've seen them, but I've never heard of them. I didn't know what they
were. The Oracle filled us in.
Yeah.
But Did you get a reply?
Off who, Gary? Yeah.
Was our deductions right?
Deductions? I don't know. What do you mean? Oh, you're on about now. You've lost me.
It don't matter. Talk about it afterwards.
No, I weren't asking about. I have an even bigger one, if that's what you mean, because I wasn't asking about that, but I don't think it is Gary, but I'm not 100% sure. It could be somebody else. I don't think Gary knows who I have an even bigger one is. It could be a new kid on the block.
Ah. Right, I'm looking for them screws. It says JIC. It stands for just in case.
Yeah. No, I don't. Sometimes, if I've saying that, it's that long since I've been to chip shop, but sometimes I might have it at chip shop, but not really. I like vinegar. And my thing with if I ever had chips, is mayonnaise. I love chips on mayonnaise on chips. Oh, oh.
We have mayonnaise on pizza.
Yeah.
A bit too complicated for me, Tommy.
Yeah,
when I gave up putting salt on, I could really taste the food as if there's salt added. It take See, we haven't had salt for years.
Did a massive jar of mayonnaise in Sainsbury's for 95p. The big ones they are, big jars. And I love mayonnaise. I could eat mayonnaise pretty much on anything. It's like torture sauce.
Like kind of chipping, you're dipping.
Yeah, torture sauce or
Japanese industrial standard.
What else I can put on pretty much anything is mint sauce as well. Mint sauce. I can put that on out. Anything warm.
Callum and Chris absolutely love it on Sunday dinner.
Yeah, I can put it on out. Mint sauce.
You see, because I bought some cranberry sauce because Chris likes cranberry sauce for his Christmas dinner, so he's sort of trying to use that up because nobody else likes it. So yeah, nobody else likes cranberry sauce. But our Callum does like mint sauce. But you'd be surprised, Tommy, how much salt is in processed food. You know what I mean? When I had gallstones, I'd check every single label to see what it contained. And your salt content and your fat content, and you like with gallstones, you have to make sure that the fat content is 0 or thereabouts. But yeah, I do like a blob of mayonnaise on my pizza. Well, just its side, so I can,
I've done a pizza this year.
Cranberry is very good for you. Yeah. We see Chris is the only one that likes it, Tommy.
So, beetroot juice, Tommy. Get some beetroot juice down here. That's good for your guts. Beetroot juice. I've got gallons of it here. I've got cartons. I've got 10 cartons of beetroot juice, and it takes some drinking, but it's supposed to be really good for you.
I mean, I like beetroot, but drinking beetroot juice is a whole new level.
It's quite when you drink it, you can't glug a load down. But I've got 10 cartons of it in fridge, beetroot juice. It's supposed to be really good, and it's 100% beetroot juice, nothing added at all. It's 100% pressed beetroot.
No, we're on about cranberry, and I says we always buy some cranberry sauce at Christmas.
Oh yeah.
I don't buy bathe in it. I don't bathe in nothing because I don't use bath.
But you know, put it this way, it's not doing you any harm, Richard. That's the main thing. You know, if
Good for your guts is beetroot juice. I've got a book on it on beetroot, and it tells you everything that it's good for. I keep saying I'm going to make some beetroot soup because beetroot soup is really nice. You know, chuck some beetroots in blender and just whack them over.
yeah, it says beetroot juice offers benefits like lowering the blood pressure, improving exercise stamina, and reducing inflammation. Primarily due to its high nitrate content, which the body converts to nitric oxide, enhancing blood flow and oxygen delivery. It's also packed with vitamin C, foliate, and minerals.
Yeah, can't beat a bit of foliate.
Yeah, that's what you got.
Iron and all that lot.
Yeah. And minerals, and it says potassium, iron, and magnesium.
You've got to. Problem is when you drink it, you've got to like sort of close your eyes and go because it really gets you.
Supporting liver health, immunity, and providing antioxidants.
Yes. It's supposed to be good to glug a load before you go to bed, apparently.
Hey, it says here improved blood flow and oxygen delivery to muscles can boost stamina and endurance during physical activity.
Oh yeah, correct. Yep. Put the old Viagra back in drawer.
Yeah, throw the Viagra away and just drink some beetroot juice.
Correct. I've never needed that, thank God. Not yet. I'm not.
Rich in nutrients, a good source of iron, potassium, magnesium, foliate, vitamin C, and manganese, supporting immunity, nerve function, and bone health. It says who can benefit? Individuals with high blood pressure, athletes or those seeking improved exercise capacity, people looking to support liver health and reduce inflammation. It's suggesting spinach and kale. No, thank you.
I can eat it as part of a meal, but to me, kale just looks like roadside weeds to me. I don't mind spinach. I've had a spinach pie, made of spinach, and that were really nice.
I mean, this is the
I've had
thing.
spinach curry as well.
I bet I know what it'd be nice in, like if you made a quiche.
Yeah.
You know, with eggs, and I bet it'd be nice in a quiche.
Problem is with food like that, you cook it in stuff to make it nice, and it loses its health benefits. The problem that's the problem. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know. It's like getting a banana and then pouring some double cream on top of it. You know, it defeats the
Stuart says it's going too healthy in here.
You know, but you know that kale is just doesn't seem to taste of note.
I've never, to be honest with you, I've never had spinach and I've never had that kale. To be honest with you,
I don't mind spinach, and cooked in something I can eat them both. But kale, just a bore. Wife used to eat a lot of kale, and just to bore the arse off me. Like a lot of people can't eat celery. Well, I love celery.
I don't like celery.
Oh, I do. I get it, and I put hummus down the middle of it, you know, and it's really nice. Put hummus on it, and it's really nice. This celery with hummus on. You can buy it in packs in Sainsbury's already. cut and all dealt with, and it's just ready to go. And you get a tub of hummus and put it down the middle of it, and
That's like kale.
oh yeah, kale just looks like something you see in Central Reservation and Motorway to me.
No, not very appetising, put it that way.
Oh, probably full of dog and cat piss. Yeah, I know Tommy's got it. Kale, spinach, anything like that. Onion in mashed spuds is lovely. I like onions in mashed potato. I used to get that instant smash with onions in. Oh, it was good.
I mean, when you look at this, it looks like something you get at Rabbit.
Yeah, it just looks, to me, it just looks like weeds.
Yeah, this is that spinach. There's just like leaves, like like you'd get to your rabbit.
Yeah. A double whopper with a nice bit of salad on top of it.
Well, I must admit, on the rare occasion that we do have a McDonald's or out like that, I mean, it's like when we order from, when me and Callum have them chicken kebab in a bun, he not have salad, but I love salad.
Yeah.
And I won't eat a pickle, like a dill pickle, what they put on it. I won't eat that normally, but because it's in a bun and it's, it's smothered in cheese and this sauce that they put on.
Correct. I mean, McDonald's pisses me off, I think. I mean, I think it's a rip-off for what it is.
But I mean, the budget doesn't allow us to have a takeaway very often. So it's sort of like, a treat every now and again. So.
I used to go get my Sunday dinner at Burger King.
But I must admit, I don't think I could. I don't think I could drink beetroot juice. Not in a month's Sundays.
So you don't want me to say your card,
No. I'll have a glug at it, jar what beetroot's in. See if I like it.
I've got a bottle of apple cider vinegar here and all. You want to try that? Jesus.
A lot of people use that in the baking as well, apple cider vinegar.
I have a full bottle of it here, and honestly, I have a smell of it, and it makes me want to cook it.
It blows your head off, doesn't it?
Oh, it's strong, but that's supposed to be really good for you.
Hey, you know what they say, Richard? What don't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah, I smelled it, and it's like my mum. She drinks that flipping. What is it? What do you call it? Getting bottles. What the bloody hell is it called? Oh, freaking hell, I forgot what it's called. Freaking hell is it? What do you call it? That oil, olive oil. She drinks that in a glass.
Oh my God!
Yeah, my mum, because she says it's good for your joints and all that lot.
I take a omega-3 capsule. I ain't glugging no olive oil down my throat.
That's it, olive oil. Because when I go shopping for it, she always, and it's bloody expensive. It's nearly £10 a bottle, that shit.
I mean, I have got some in kitchen, and I've had it quite a while because one of the recipes called for olive oil. So yeah, I have got some, and I've got some of that. Is it apple cider vinegar?
Yeah, I've got a full bottle of that in the fridge. But see, this is that beetroot shit. There it is, crossed on press, brilliant beetroot. 100% pure beetroot. Actually, it says 99%. I'm lying there. 99%.
But yeah, I mean, God,
I've got 10 of these cartons. 10. And
just sniff on it, and it about blows your head off. Strong stuff, that apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, that's it. I've had a sniff. It was somebody who said to me, "Oh, it's good for you," that, and I just had a whiff of it. And I thought, oh my God, that's not cheap either. That apple cider vinegar, that's probably about £8 to £9 a bottle. I think I got it off Amazon, and it's been in my fridge now for probably a year, maybe longer. I just haven't got the balls to have a drink. This beetroot, I can drink this, but I have to. I must admit, I have to grin and bear it. And I love beetroot, but you know,
Yeah,
so
that's
strong is
well.
this.
It says apple cider vinegar is a popular home remedy with some benefits supported by small-scale studies,
There you go.
primarily in the areas of blood sugar control, weight management, and antimicrobial.
See, it says at bottom, press with fruit and veg, no jiggery pokery.
Antimicrobial properties. And it's historically and in lab settings, the acetic acid in vinegar has been shown to kill harmful bacteria and to prevent their growth in food. It can be used as a natural cleaning agent or a wash for produce. It says it's good for your cholesterol as well.
Yeah. Pardon me.
And it says always dilute it.
What's that?
That apple cider vinegar,
Yeah.
because it's high acidity. It can damage tooth enamel, burn the esophagus, and irritate sensitive skin. It should always be diluted with water before consumption.
Yeah, I just had a smell of it and I thought, wow, this is not for me. But I can't drink that olive oil, but yet my mum does. She gets a little shot glass and she has one every morning.
Oh, I don't know if you can do that.
The shipping forecast. Could you ever make a detail of that shipping forecast, Stuart? I remember that on Radio 4. God forbid it. We're like, they might as well be talking Chinese.
But yeah.
Shipping forecast. My grandma, she always used to have Radio 4 on in her house. She had one of them Howard Roberts radios that spun round, so it spun on like a disc, so you could get a good reception. She always had. Are you meant to drink beetroot juice neat? Yes, correct. There it is, ready to go.
Yeah. But it does say that apple cider vinegar, you have to dilute it because it's the high acidity in it. So
Never crossed and pressed, never made from concentrate. Brilliant beetroot. Our vibrant purple juice is made with the best tasting beetroot and specially selected apple varieties. Made with pressed fruit and veg, no jiggery pokery. I've got 10 of them. 10 of them.
Down the hatch.
Yeah.
The partner says.
It's not easy to drink. I must admit, it's not easy at all.
I mean, he's got a bottle of apple cider vinegar, but yeah, they're just.
Oh, that's too much. Just I can't hack that. You know, I can't hack that. That is pushing it too far. Is that?
I mean, I don't suppose it tastes as sour, you know, and if you dilute it in water, that will clean you out, no bother.
I remember there's a lad at work called Andy, and he grows all sorts of vegetables, and he shoots all animals. So he makes pies out of animals, and he grows all these vegetables. And he brought some beetroots in that he'd grown, and I ate it, and it was really nice. And then a couple of days later, I went bog, and oh God, I thought I needed an ambulance because it was right there. Honestly, yeah. You buy beetroot from the shop, and it doesn't colour your turds, but you eat proper homegrown beetroot. Just goes to show what happens to beetroot you buy in shops. Because I ate his, and I went to him, oh, what's happening? And then I realised.
At end of the day, that is the real deal. That's raw beetroot, nothing added, nothing taken away, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It's a beetroot, and it's got some apples in it as well. I think it's 99% beetroot and 1%. Is it 99? And I can't see. 90% beetroot, 10% apples. The Croston Press. I don't even know where they're based. I can't read small writing.
But I mean, at the end of the day, you've got to look at the bigger picture. You know, I mean, it's like both myself and Richard have got blood pressure problems. Now, I do take a small amount because I were having funny turns, and I went to doctors, and my blood pressure has fell through my boots. They couldn't explain why it had happened because I were on blood pressure tablets. I were on indapamide and something else, and they all like connected with blood pressure. And I were like virgin on passing out. I were going like dizzy. I didn't know where I were, and then sort of I went to the toilet one night, and luckily, where our toilet is, about so far away, there's a wall, and I just went to pull my kecks down, and next thing I'd got my forehead on wall, and I'd passed out momentarily.
Yeah.
So after
that's your low blood pressure. That.
Yeah, after that, on the Monday, I think I rung doctors and I says, I keep, feeling ever so dizzy, and I says like I've passed out a few times. And she did me blood pressure, and she says, I know why. It's because your blood pressure's dropped through your boots. I says, well, I couldn't, 1 minute I've got high blood pressure, and now you're telling me that my blood pressure's too low. And even doctor couldn't explain why it had happened.
Yeah.
So it's just one of them unexplainable things, going from high blood pressure to it dropping that low. I could have needed an ambulance because I virtually no blood pressure at all. And I says, well, how come? I says, I've always had high blood pressure. I says, so why has it sort of suddenly changed from being too high to not being high enough? And she says, I just don't know. She says it's one of these unexplainable things that sometimes just happens. So they cut me blood pressure tablet in half and took these other 2 tablets off me. But as soon as, because the indapamide is a water tablet, and as soon as they stopped that, my leg, and it took me 4 years to get that back. And I've been right ever since. So, it's just the unexplainable. Because they were saying, well, if we give you this indapamide back, you're going to back to square one, and your blood pressure's going to drop to, hardly registering. And it were a new doctor, and I told her, and I said, I've been trying for 4 years to get this water tablet back. She gave it me back, and I've not had problems with it since. So it just goes to show you. So
yeah, it's a bugger. The quiet killer is blood pressure.
But even the doctor couldn't explain why it had gone from being high blood pressure to not hardly any blood pressure at all.
Yeah.
She couldn't explain it. Because I says to her, I says, why would this happen? She says, I don't know. She says, we just don't know. She says, these things just happen. I says, well, trust it in me. But I didn't say effing word. But anyway, same as I say, it's one of the unexplainable things.
It is. The problem is, you see, you have high blood pressure, but they give everybody tablets to bring it down. But there's obviously something making it high. They don't look into that.
The thing is, Richard, I've been on the same medication for years and years and years without a problem. And then I started suffering with, first of all, it were feeling lightheaded and feeling a bit dizzy to like virtually passing out.
Yeah.
And that's when I knew I'd got to go back to the doctors, and I told her what were happening. And she says, first thing first, we'll check your blood pressure. She says, that's why gone lightheaded and virtually passing out. She says, because your blood pressure's dropped.
Biggest contributor to blood pressure is weight. There's no doubt about it. That is the biggest contributor to blood pressure problems, because your heart is having to do a lot more work. You know what I mean? Whereas obviously somebody who's skinny like a rake, it's not having to do as much work. It's not having to pump stuff through stuff as much.
But that's it, yeah. But I don't know.
There's no doubt about it.
She couldn't answer my question. I mean, and
when I went to that thing, that what they do when you're 50, that MOT thing. She says, they did that, just check your blood pressure. Because she said, oh, you're dehydrated as well, I'll check your blood pressure. And she says, best way to get your blood pressure down is lose weight. That's simple as that. She says, and that will get it down.
But this is what gets me. You hear in news like there've been all this hurrah about people that take sertraline, which is an antidepressant. I've took it for years. Never had a problem with it. Now they're going on about blood pressure medication, Ramipril. Well, I take that as well. That's one of the...
well, I went on that and I couldn't like that. That made me ill, did that shit.
The scaremongering everybody, like taking different... And then another one, it was on to go on about these statins.
Yeah.
Now, sort of just to put the picture clear, I didn't, or I haven't, suffered with high cholesterol. It was perfect.
Yeah.
And it was 4.5, right, which is within the normal range.
Yeah, 4 is perfect.
Yeah. Anyway, so we were going on holiday this particular, I forget where we were going. And I got a phone call from them, and she said, basically, these, I don't know, doctors or whoever, she says they've been looking at the sums, right?
Yeah.
With blood work and everything. And basically, because of your age, you're more likely to suffer with high cholesterol. Now, ever since then, I've took one atorvastatin every single day.
Yeah.
Even though my cholesterol level were coming back within the realms, because of the age and everything, they were saying, oh, that's another one. Oh, Prasolone or wherever it is. Yeah. They're telling us now, Gary, every single tablet, because I have that. I'd show you.
But you take that many stuff now, and it's right. It's not good for your stomach. It's not the fact that the tablet's bad for you. It's just the fact of everything happening in your stomach at one do. Daughter said that. Yeah. She says you want to get all these vitamins and shit and put them. Best place to put them is in bin. She says stick them in bin. She says they're a waste of time. They said it's just a money making load of bullshit. She says only take what you need. She says because they don't know. When they're in your gut, all it does is create stomach upset, taking shed loads of tablets.
Lansoprazole I'm on, Gary.
Yeah.
And they for like acid reflux, they are.
Yeah. See, acid reflux, why do you take a tablet for that? Why do you have acid reflux? They need to look into why that you have acid. You shouldn't have acid reflux.
I only take one of them a day. I don't.
You shouldn't need them because there's an underlying reason then why you're having the reflux, you know.
Yeah. But
Could possibly be just simply the concoction of tablets, you know, because your stomach's having to work extra hard, diluting everything and burning everything and all that. I don't know, but
I don't. Same as I say, I don't know.
no, I don't.
I got given them. I've been taking them for years and all, but I just have one in the morning, and I don't have any problems as regarding acid reflux or heartburn or anything like that.
Yeah.
Even though I did other night when I was drinking that Malibu.
Yeah, I never have anything like that. Thank God I never have heartburn or acid reflux or out like that, because that is awful when you have that. I mean, I have had it, but on very rare occasions when I've been in bed and I've sort of gulped and something's come up into my mouth and God, it's bloody
Yeah,
awful.
it burns back your throat.
Yeah, burns back your throat. It's bloody awful, but
I mean, it'd be handy for such as you to have some Gaviscon. You know that
yeah,
liquid.
cupboard Gaviscon. I've got all sorts of shit in cupboard, but I'll be honest, I never really bother with it. And I always even ibuprofen. I only take that if I really need it because I know that that's not good for your guts.
But yeah, you know, you've got all these supposed scientists saying, "Well, this is bad for you."
Well, my daughter come round it's about 2 months back now, and I showed her all bloody tablets and sachets and stuff with all vitamins and shit in, and she went through them. She says, "Rubbish, rubbish, 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 rubbish." Literally all lot of them. She said, "They're all crap." She says, "They're not doing you any good at all." She says, "You're better off going and buying and I forgot the name of the brand. She did tell me, and it's gone now. That was it. Centrium Complex." She says that's the best one to take. She says they're dearest, but they're best, and they're the only ones that are medically advised by the experts, and they're called Centrium Complex or something. I haven't bought any like that, but I know what she's on.
I just noticed Mia's on top of a thing as she fell out of love with your dressing gown.
Oh, she's I flipping bought her some meat and she won't touch it. I'm really pissed off because it weren't cheap. Some of that items. She don't even touch it. Cheeky cow.
This is the thing. Chris bought them our cat some, you know, them biscuits that they have.
Yeah.
They absolutely adore the Iams biscuits, right? And they run out, so we bought some different ones.
Yeah.
And they turned their nose up at them.
Yeah.
And
Well, I bought a box, a sachet of Iams, and I think it was £8. Well, normal Whiskers box with same amount in is about £4.50. These Iams were about £8, and she has a bit of a lick and an odd mess, and that's it. And I keep having it every day. I'm throwing it away.
It's funny how they settle on one particular make. Same as I say, I forgot what they
I'm not
were.
buying anymore. I'm just going to leave biscuits down all the time, and she can have them because them biscuits are it's supposed to be Iams. It's supposed to be good stuff, but she won't touch it. Them biscuits I give her, I think it's called James Well Beloved, and they weren't cheap either. But she does eat them. But but she won't touch that bloody Iams, and it's fish selection as well. You know, most cats love fish, apart from this pillock I've got.
Well, you see, we only buy Asda's own mech, and the cat meat that we get them the cat meat, and Biscuit has Asda's own make, but he has the working dog meat. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's just bullshit. It should flipping annoys me. So when this Iams is gone, when I've thrown it away, because I just throw a sachet away every single day, I've even got disposable bowls. I bought a packet of 500 dessert dishes off Amazon, and they're like that, little tiny. They look like them bowls you puke in at hospital, but they're tiny. So, well, we never have any problems with other end, but. So I put a sachet in that every morning. She has a little lick at it, and then fucking wanders off. And
this is what we get our cat.
Yeah,
that's off Amazon.
Yeah, well, I'm going to try. So I'm going to put it back up. Well,
our cats absolutely love that, and he bought, I forget what name on it, but it weren't Iams, and they sort of, what the fuck you put in my bowl? Oh, no, you can fuck off. I'm not eating that.
Yeah, the bastards.
And
No,
it's
she
surprising how funny they
She
are.
won't. I'd give her fresh fish cooked, and she just has a sniff at it and wanders off. And yet, other day, well, it was before Christmas, it were. I were in Sainsbury's, and I thought, God, I don't know why. I just fancied some spam, spam that you get in a tin.
Yeah.
Fucking expensive now. He said how much it is. That it's nearly £4 a tin now, and that used to be poor person's food when I was a kid. Spam. And anyway, I thought I'm going to fancy some spam. I thought put it in air fryer and cook it. Anyway, I dropped a slice on the floor, and before I could get down to it, she was off. She had her bedroom with it, and I went chased after. She ran across bed with me flipping slice of spam and put the bathroom with it. And I said, well, you might as well have it there. There's a flipping corner missing off it. And she absolutely wolfed that down. I said, you're not having that at £3.80 a tin. Forget that.
She got royal tastes.
Oh, yeah. She flipping running around with my slice of spam.
I'm just imagining her running about with this.
Got in bedroom with it, and I thought, don't you drop that. I don't want to be hunting for a slice of spam. And she shot across bed with it in her mouth.
But that is the only thing that our cats are fussed about. I mean, they've had this Asda their own brand with fish in it, and it's got like one's got white fish in it, one's got something else, but it's all fish, Anyway, but yeah, that used to eating these Iams. They turn their nose up at anything but.
Well, she's going on bit. Once this box of Iams is gone, back to biscuits and stuffer.
Well, you see, Chris will get them some on Monday when he goes down to Asda.
Oh, they'll be right, be like,
yeah, and he's only got to go with thing, and they're there like a shot.
They could be in town and they'll hear it.
Supersonic hearing.
Shake bag.
That we get them though with that it's airball. I don't know what it is. Airball, something to airball.
You get a pack of them dreamies around. Oh, she'll eat them all day long. Oh yeah, no problem. Them £3.80 a package. She'll eat them.
They're expensive though, aren't they?
Oh, there's no way. I'll leave that kind of silly game to my mum buying flipping cats.
Mixed with veg. Yeah. Talk about the high life.
Yeah, well, our Westie that we used to have were a bastard with food, and we used to cook chicken and rice, and it devoured it, chicken and rice all the time. Yeah, my sheepdog that I used to have would eat absolutely anything.
Chris says, no, the one that he has is the working dog one.
Still Hero's cheap.
Chris says, our biscuit has the hero, has the cheap shit, he says, and loves it.
I wish I've tried her on the Aldi cheap stuff, and she just turns her nose at it. Every meat I've tried, sometimes I've got some cans of Whiskers, actual cans, and she's not interested. I don't open another can because it'll just go to waste.
Yeah.
Before setting the soup, I've had 2 Whiskers.
Anyway, I'm going to call it a night, and I will see you on the next one, which is Monday.
Toodaloo.
Yeah, good evening, good night.
Good evening. Good
I have a big one.
And I have an even bigger one.
Hey, I have an even bigger one. That's the one. So I shall see you. I'll see you on the next one, guys, which will be Monday. Good night. God bless everyone. Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.
See you later, Gary.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
See you later, Gary. But I might see you later, Gary, if you get me drift.
Say that.
Hello again, we're still here.
What are you doing?